You pick men at work.
Did you have a Vegemite sandwich when you were down there?
Vegemite's terrible. I wouldn't touch it.
Okay, it is.
I don't enjoy loaf is what I heard.
It's a yeast extract, and it's just so salty. It's I don't know how they get kids started on it young.
Right.
So
that's usually what you have to do.
In case you didn't know, Chad just came back from a month-long stay down in Australia, and he's still getting acclimated back here. So he's not walking on the wrong side of the sidewalk anymore. Which is an important thing.
Yeah.
That's the good news we heard of.
But you're back here and you're talking local music. What's happening on the music scene?
You know, it's fairly quiet. This is the holiday season, so everyone's kind of low key and getting ready for Christmas next week. In fact, we were just talking off the air that next week a lot of the venues really kind of almost gone dark. And Gaslamp is closed for about 3 days, and there's not a lot of shows happening next week. Kind of people are kind of quieting down. So this week is really the week that all of the holiday shows happen, all the Christmas parties and that kind of thing. And so to kind of start that off, we've got Max Wellman, who does an annual Home for the Holidays show. He's been doing this since he was 19 or 20. I mean, forever. And he's got Tina Haas-Finlay performing with him this year, which if you haven't heard Tina sing, definitely worth the price of admission all on her own.
Yeah, they were just here, so that was great.
I hear her new Christmas album is very, very good.
Yeah. It has a great title, too. Did you hear what the title of her new Christmas album is?
I have not.
Tina Haas-Finlay 2.
See? So it is. It's classic. She keeps it simple, which we really enjoy.
And Max Wellman has been posting pictures of the venue, the Bridge, which is a beautiful church up in the Johnston area, of decorations and stuff, and they've really gone all out. It should be a beautiful production.
It is, and that's something that he's kind of, the last couple of years, he's I think the biggest issue that he's had, if he's had any struggles with it, has been finding a good home for it.
Yeah, venue.
He's been in Woolies the last couple of years, and which is a great spot, but for something that Max does, which is a little more intimate, a little bit smaller, it's not the best fit for him. So I think the Bridge is a much better place for this show to go. Of course, he does his Valentine's Day show over at the Jazz Center over at Drake University, which is a great space. But yeah, this is a good new spot for him. The pictures have all looked fantastic. So that's going to be the 17th and 18th of the show. So today and tomorrow. It's going to be 7:30 p.m. both days. Tickets are at maxwellmanmusic.com. They're going to run you $10 or $15 depending on kind of your seating situation.
And get your tickets as soon as you can, because they were going
they're
fast.
almost sold out, and because of that, they said the congregation paid for them to have a free show on Sunday. So if you're able to make it over Sunday, go quickly. You can see it.
There you go. And again, it's a really good time. It's a great stuff with Max and the big band and Tina being there. Moving on, another kind of Des Moines tradition for the holidays is the Nadas, their Silent Night.
Silent Night.
Which is a fantastic thing. This is their 13th year doing that. And of course, that's always important because they do the Toys for Tots benefit drive. So to raise money and toys for the U.S. Marine Corps and their Toys for Tots. This year's a little bit different. This is the first year that they're taking this show on the road. So instead of doing just a show here in town, they've actually got, I believe, 10 dates planned where they're going to go through Missouri.
That's cool.
I didn't know that.
Yep. So they're taking this show on the road, and they've in every show, in every place they're doing, they've actually contacted the Marine Corps, and they're going to be doing a Toys for Tots drive in every city.
Come out and collect. Yep.
Exactly. Yep. So that's really good
for
time.
them.
Yeah. This is kind of a nice way for them to kind of reach out and kind of expand that program for them.
So Jason and Mike just give, and then they give some more.
Exactly. So that show here in Des Moines going to be the 18th, 8 p.m. That's over at Woolies. Tickets are running $20 to $25. I believe it's $20 before the day of the show, $25 at the door. Of course, bring your toy down. Go ahead and drop it off there. They're going to have collection bins and the Marines there and stuff. So again, a really great kind of a local tradition that they've done. Also going to be at Woolies is going to be Euphorchestra, who they're a band, they're Iowa City based. They live in Colorado now. They come back to town plenty of times. They have their festival, of course, in the summertime.
These guys are good.
Really great stuff. And so they do their Home for the Holidays show. That's also going to be at Woolies. December 19th is actually the date for that. 9 p.m. Tickets are going to run you $10 to $15. $10 before, $15 day of. And again, if you haven't heard them play, they're such a fusion of different sounds that it's always kind of a nice. It's a nice difference. It's not a traditional kind of a holiday Christmassy thing. They do kind of like a jazz funk fusion. They throw some reggae in there. They're a really interesting band to check out. And then finally, something a little more offbeat. Band Bombshell's own Madison Ray.
Yay!
Who's a lot of fun. He was here all month for me last month while I was gone. He's hosting an ugly sweater Christmas party over at the Garden.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
So
I remember him talking about that.
Yep. So that's also going to be Friday the 18th, 8 p.m. There's going to be a whole bunch of acts there. Tiona Diamond's going to be performing. Going to have some drag shows. Local rap artist Marquez is going to be performing. They're going to have a bunch of different stuff going on. It's going to be a good time. So if you haven't been down to the Garden, it's a lot of fun to go check out. Of course, most of the days it's dancing and stuff, but they're going to shut down the stage and kind of do this whole thing Friday. So get down there, check it out. Plenty of options for Christmas this year.
That is fun. And if you're around, you can't get out of the house, don't forget the Jingle Ball is going to be on, the iHeartRadio Jingle Ball is going to be on our station later on tonight as well. So take advantage of that. So lots of things musically going on. Thank you, sir. All right, buddy.
Guys.
See you, man.